Hi, beautiful souls. It's Kanisha with Peace, Love, and Faith. And today's video is not in my bedroom. It's actually, I'm in my twin flames car and waiting for him to get out of rehearsal. But I really wanted to just jump on and remind you guys that it's really important that you continuously fill yourself up with self love and that you are focused on allowing yourself to be just who you desire to be and honoring your needs, honoring your purpose, honoring your self respect, your boundaries, and really making sure that you are not allowing just the excitement of your union to allow you to go back to the old patterns that you've healed from or let go of. For me right now, I'm really trying to focus on expressing my needs and not people pleasing. That's one of the biggest core blocks that I've really had to work through, is not allowing myself to step back into those people pleasing habits. And so, for instance, I guess I could give you an example. I move through this a lot when it comes to decisions sometimes, and for instance, food. There are many times where I just let my twin flame pick the food, like just choose. I'll go wherever you want to go. And lately, he's been getting into this place where he's like, I don't want to choose. I want you to choose. Like, what do you want, Kanisha? And I find that when I go to choose, I'm like, well, what is he? What would he like? What would he want to eat? But really, he's asking me, please make a choice and honor what you need in this moment, because I can have what I want, and it's safe for me to express what I want, and it's safe for me to be like, I really don't want to go to that restaurant, but instead I would people please and be like, well, I'll find something. It doesn't matter where we go. I'll just find something to eat. It'll be fine. And he's really helping me see that that's very passive and it's not honoring my needs and what I truly desire in that space. So I encourage you to continue moving forward on your journey in a way that is going to honor you. And when you truly honor you, you're also honoring your union. You're also honoring your twin flame. And they love when you make decisions that are going to really reflect your self respect and really reflect what you truly desire in your heart, even if it's as simple as where you're going to eat. But even recently, I am like moving through a little bit of an upset. And it sounds silly and it sounds like crazy, but when I really sit with it, I'm like, no, at the core, like this is what I truly wanted. But I didn't allow myself to say yes because I wanted my man to be happy too. But when you're truly happy with your core decision, your twin flame is going to reflect that as well. And so the other day we were at a shop and they had these really beautiful rings that were, the gems were created from the Mount St. Helen ashes. I cannot remember the word that they use. It starts with a P, but like I can't remember. Anyways, it turns the ash can turn into and like morph into a gem. And so I was looking at these rings and I really loved this particular one. And then there was a second one that I loved, but the first one I really, really loved. And so he came in and he's like, what are you looking at? And I'm like, I'm just looking at these rings. And he's like, well, let's get you one. And so I am looking and I was like, I really love this one. And then my second favorite is this one. And of course, he chose the second favorite was his favorite. And so I go to put on the rings and I'm in love with the first one, but I want to him to also love it too. So I chose the second one, which I love. It's beautiful. It's gorgeous. And it was, I was like, I'm not paying for it. He is. And so I wanted to honor the one that he loved because he was the one who was paying for it. And so I have it. I love it. I've learned to love it. I had to like move through my feelings, but when I really felt into it, I was like, I think I genuinely wanted that first one, but I didn't say yes to it because he said yes to the second one. And yes, I said yes to the second one, but it wasn't my first choice. And if I would have just honored my first choice, he would have loved it too, because he was like, well, I love that she loves it so much. So there's just these little fine tuning of things where we have to really learn to honor ourselves and honor what we truly want. No matter if someone doesn't agree, even if it's your twin flame, like still do what you desire and do it from a place of love. Do it from a place of genuinely following your heart. And when you truly do that, they're going to meet you in that space too. Now, I absolutely adore my ring. I'm not even, I love my ring. I love it. But there was like a feeling at one point where I was like, I really wish I really, really wish I would have got the first one, because it was very like Princess Diane kind of shape ring, like her blue sapphire one. I just didn't have the diamonds on the outside of it, but at the same oval shape. And it was the same color, like the same emerald color. And I really love it, but I really love this one too. And so I had to just learn to surrender and to relax, but recognize there's that little inkling of feeling in my stomach that was like, it was okay to follow your first instinct and really allow yourself to like say yes to what you truly wanted. So when you move from that place, you release people pleasing, you really recognize what patterns that you've let go of, and you don't choose to return back to them even when you're in your union, because they will come up, they will be mirrored back to you. You will find that you will go deeper into peace and harmony with your twin flame. And you cannot create that peace and harmony with your twin flame without creating it within yourself first. And so allowing yourself to relax into your intuition, allowing yourself to relax into your truth and what you truly desire, and follow it. And when you do that, your twin flame is going to meet you there. So I hope that's helpful for you guys. I really desire to be able to guide you deeper into your harmonious union with your true twin flame. And know that if you have that desire to be with your twin flame in this lifetime, you're meant to be in your union with your twin flame. And it's important that you continuously follow that desire, follow your calling, follow what God is guiding you to do in order to create that foundation and that space for your harmonious union. And then you get to be chilling in your twin flame's car while they're working. And that was another thing. Like, I was really appreciative of honoring myself in ways that didn't require me to like beg or be like the pick me girl. That's what I used to do, but I have healed a lot of those patterns, as I've healed all of those patterns as well. And so in the last week, my man had to work a lot. He had to write a lot of music. That's what we're here for, is he writes music for a competitive, I want to call it a marching band, but because they don't march, it's like all snares and drums and marimbas. And so he had to spend a whole week this last week just writing music. And I had to honor the fact that he needed to get that done. And so I spent time focusing on all the things I needed to get done and all the things that I wanted to do. And he really made time at the end of the week to come spend time with me and our boys and get to do a family fun thing. And then he was like, all Saturday, I'm yours, because I really appreciate how you gave me the time and the space for me to be able to get what I needed to get done. Because it's kind of hard to like go from spending a lot of time with your twin flame to then not spending a lot of time due to work. And so there's some relaxation that has to happen. There's some recuperating, having to fill up your own cup, having to really make sure you're doing your inner work and taking care of your spiritual hygiene and all of those things. And so that space was kind of needed, which is completely fine. And then he was like, I really want you to come with me so you can really see what I've been up to and what's pretty much been taking my time away from you for the last week. And I thought that was really sweet. He's never invited me to come into the space with him, but I had to really relax into this. Just is part of who he is, and this is part of what he does, and this is part of what I love about him, as that he's so involved in his community. And so when I was able to really relax into that and embrace that, he invited me into that space to join him there. And so I felt really honored to be able to come with him and see what he does and get to be a part of that and get to hear the beautiful creative music that he has created on his own for this group, and to really see God move through his life purpose in this way. So keep choosing you, keep showing up for you, and your twin flame is going to mirror that back to you and then include you in their life as well, because you're meant to be a part of their life. So I hope this is helpful. I know this is helpful. I'm still honoring and offering 20-minute intro sessions. So if you're new and you're looking for a twin flame ascension coach, click that link below and we can get together and see if we're a perfect match. And I would love to be able to see everyone come into their harmonious union with their true twin flame, and know that it's beyond just a romantic relationship. It's beyond the kisses and the hugs and the spending the time together. It's really a relationship that is going to help you learn to truly unconditionally love yourself. And by unconditionally love yourself, you can unconditionally love your twin flame as well. So peace, love, and faith. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button, and I will see you guys soon. You take care. Bye-bye.